Hello and welcome to the Play Android Game Reviews. My name is Daniel and today I'll be playing for you the action RPG Heroes War by Pro7 Games. And it's an online game. It's an online RPG and I already started it here and you see quite a lot is going on already on the screen. And this is basically the screen after the tutorial, and because the game introduces you with quite a lengthy tutorial, and I already played it for you. I already skipped it so you can see how the actual game looks and plays without all the story introduction and stuff like this. But if you're new to the game, you'll get the tutorial anyway, so you won't miss anything if you try it out for yourself. And yeah, this is basically the screen you get after the loading screen. This is your main menu, and you see there's quite a lot going on here. We have those different buttons with quests, PvP, dungeons, items, profile, missions, and heroes. So already 7 buttons in the middle here. Then we have several icons on the sides, at the top, and on the bottom as well, a login button for Facebook and a connection to the Facebook services. And let's just talk about the side buttons real quick. We have this demon. This is a world boss event. We have our timer ticking down. We'll get, after 12 hours, we get a reward from this lady here. We have different quests here with the werewolf, with the clothes here. And you can check those out on the quest button right here. And these are different things you can, do in the game, and you get rewards for them. Then we have our profile button here, and this shows us our rankings, how much we played before, and battle records, stuff like this. And since we haven't actually played anything yet, or a lot of games yet, this is all quite empty still. Let's go back. And then we have missions at the bottom. And you can choose different missions here. You need to use some energy to activate them, and then you can battle against those guys. And I'll show you how this looks later. And then we have the heroes and items and dungeons. Dungeons is for, bigger bosses to battle. Items is, pretty self-explanatory. The items you equip your heroes with, and heroes is where you can customize and train your heroes. Then we have PvP, which is player versus player, and pretty self-explanatory as well. You battle against other players online here. And then we have the right sidebar with messages, settings, invite, and shop and notice. And shop is an in-game shop where you can buy different things for real cash, like stones, gold, and stuff like this. And the invite is where you can invite friends. Messages is where you can, invite friends to battles or message your friends in the game. And on the settings menu, this is quite special here. We can turn off or on music, and the sounds and the notifications as well. And we can change the language. We can change between, I think, 7 different languages here. And we will stick to English here, and we can do a data reset. I won't do this right now, but if you want to restart all over, just hit data reset and you're good to go with a fresh game. So this is the basic introduction to the game here, and you already see how it looks. It has this distinct comic style going on. You see those two people here, and they kind of look like anime characters, kind of look like manga characters. And this is the whole style throughout the game. You will see this these kind of people, this kind of design here, which is quite distinct, which is quite unique, I think. And the whole thing has quite good resolution here, HD resolution. And let's just hop into a fight and see how it plays. Okay, here we can, we have here our screen for the heroes, and we have the Amazon up top, which is already selected, and we can select one of those other heroes we already have. We have this Trevor guy here and the werewolf. Let's go with Trevor. And you see our opponents, and let's just start. And you see this is how the game looks in battle. And as I said before, here you see again the comic style and how the game looks overall. It looks quite nice, looks quite colorful, I say, especially with all those effects going on, and quite nicely animated here with the gold coming out and the particle effects especially. And yeah, not much else to say about graphics. Quite good, I have to say. I really liked it for the graphics. And here we have a level up. We level up our first character, and he gets a new ability, Ambush here. Attack 2 times to inflict 30 damage each. Okay, let's go back. And here we are back in a mission screen, and we can choose different missions here again. Let's just start this up again against a werewolf, and let's see how this happens and how this goes. And you see there are monsters here. You have, this is quite a, kind of struck me kind of like a post-apocalyptic setting, and with the monsters, but kind of fantasy as well. And it's all about those stones you have to collect, those Neostones, and this is the basic story. You'll get the gist of it with the tutorial, and the game will explain everything to you at the beginning if you first start it up. And here, Sylvia is your advisor, and she advises us to take more people with us, so it's 3 against 3. And let's just start it here. And you might hear in the background there's some dynamic music going on, which quite unique music, I have to say, which kind of fits the overall theme. Kind of sci-fi and a bit of industrial in there, I'd say, a bit of club music, a bit of rock actually. Quite dynamic, quite diverse, which I really liked, because you hardly get any music in games these days with this kind of variety. As well as sounds, you have different sounds with different actions here, different attacks and different notification sounds, which is quite nice. The only thing I found was missing was kind of a sound for the people in the game, because they don't do anything if they get hit or if they do an attack. This would, really help the immersion even further, to go even further, to be even better in this regard. And we got a cool dagger here, and Dagger of Death. And let's just see what it does. Okay, let's go back. Let's check out our equipment here in the main menu, and here in items. And you always get this notification sign if something new is in your item box. And let's just look at it, and it's much better than our old dagger. And it has some, unique properties here, and let's just equip it. Okay, there you go. And this is a good time to talk about the controls in the game, because, as you see, it's mostly menus here, and it's basically just one-touch gameplay, pretty easy to learn, pretty intuitive. And there's not much to say about the controls here, because it just works, and they're quite flawless here. And, you get the tutorial at the beginning, as I said before. You'll know what to do right away, and it's just easy tapping here and not much more, and it really works. We didn't encounter any kind of lag or something like this, so in terms of controls, this game does everything right. And yeah, as I said before, in terms of originality, the game really has a strong style and sense of theme going for it. And this makes it quite unique, even though it is just an RPG. There are quite a lot of other RPGs out there. It still stands out of the crowd, I'd say, and really does a good job in being unique and offering some unique gameplay here. We found some other games that were quite similar, with heroes going up against other guys and with the RPG element, but I think this only goes so far, and at the surface they might seem similar, but if you play it for a bit, you'll see they're quite different here. And I think in the RPG section, this game can really well stand on its own and make a name for itself. And this really adds to replay value as well, because it has so much going on for it. You have the connection to Facebook, you can invite your friends, you can, well, build up alliances with friends, you can battle other people. You have so many items to collect, heroes to unlock, heroes to upgrade. There's just so much going on for people who like to, well, complete things, people who like to collect stuff, for competitive players, even for crafters. There's a crafting system in place. So the game really has so many things to offer, and I think it really keeps the player going and it keeps pulling people back in. And this is why this is the first time we really awarded the highest amount of score points for replayability, because there's just so much things going on in this game, and the story is quite, well, expansive as well, which we really liked too here. And so in terms of replayability, I think this is really the game, well, couldn't be any better here. And I think I'm at the end of this review here. I think I said everything. I think I covered all the points I wanted to talk about here. And yeah, this is the game. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And it's not a game you play just for fun on the go. It's really, well, you invest some time in it and it can be really fun and really addictive here. And yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you want to read the in-depth review of the game, head right over to playandroid.com. You'll find the link to the article in the video description as always, as well as the link to the Google Play Store, where you can download Heroes War for free. So I'm at the end here, and I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I say, well, goodbye until next time.